Tonight on Camp Timbaland, it's another week of chart domination for America's hottest super producer.
Timbaland and their silence. Without him, I would have nothing to play on the radio.
I'm a real producer and you just a piano man.
Timbaland reigns as a hitmaker for music's biggest stars.
The Fallout Boy, Elton John, The Hives, MIA.
Justin Timberlake, Dr. Dre, Nelly Furtado, 50 Cent.
Timbaland.
So many people.
As a producer and recording artist, Timbaland pulls in $500,000 a track.
I'm the greatest producer ever.
I am what music is today.
Currently, he's recording his first solo album and performing on the nation's hottest tour with Justin Timberlake.
Timbaland is home, baby!
Performer, mogul, madman.
I gotta do what I do.
Timbaland has become a combustible music machine.
I'm gonna do what Tim wanna do.
You ready?
But who operates this hip-hop hit factory? None other than the dysfunctional family known as Camp Timbaland. Marcus, the emotional president of Tim's label.
Timbaland is my family. I'm his uncle. His mom is my sister. It's kind of weird. My mom is 74, so I was probably an accident.
Marcus doesn't like people to get mad, but he's also the same one that if you push him, he's gonna like go crazy and go off on you.
Dude, I might be in the Fallout Boy. They sold 3 million records.
Marcus, he's my drunk uncle. He's a good boss. I gotta say that, in case he sees this. He's a good boss.
Big Rick, the clown prince of operations.
My title is tour manager, road manager, a little bit of everything.
Big Rick. Silly. Slick at the mouth.
We love each other one minute, we hate each other the next. Whenever they get on my nerves, I go home.
And Monique, the no-nonsense head of marketing.
I'm a hard worker, and I'm smart.
Monique, the head of marketing, is like the sister I never wanted.
Rick, you want to go get you some vodka, huh? He went to go get you some vodka, didn't he?
Monique is like my other half. She's like a wolf in our corner. So when I don't want to deal with nothing, I stick Monique on her. I know she'll go off on me.
I'm smart, I know what I'm doing, and I actually bring a lot to the table. And I'm Tim's girlfriend, you know.
Kissing.
And the camp's biggest challenge, the demands of touring, recording, and most importantly, Timbaland's legendary Jekyll and Hyde personality.
Part of dealing with Tim is the two personalities, the hot, the cold.
And I'm like the magic man. Now you see, now you don't.
Okay.
How do we deal with the Jekyll and Hyde personality? The Jekyll part is just Tim, playful, joking.
Hey, he's Ricky Bobby.
I'm Kyle.
Now, you know if it's Hyde.
I don't care about what Interscope say. I'm not sending my records out because I'm not gonna approve it. I feel like I'm rushing and I can't feel rush at all.
If he sees you in the morning or during the day and he don't speak to you, it's Hyde, so you just don't fuck with him. Holler at me when you feel better.
Sometimes it's tough. Tim is definitely, he's a genius. So, geniuses, sometimes they might not see the same vision you see. It just really depends on what day he wakes up on.
I don't know. Maybe it's a monster. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe it's Dracula. I don't know. I love my space, so please don't enter my space.
So what are y'all saying? It's you can't talk him down. You can't talk him down. But you should be able to talk him down.
Come on, Tim,
I got a mix. God dang.
That went real well.
Went great.
Welcome to Camp Timbaland.
All right, Mom. See you in a minute.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
love you now.
What can you really say about somebody that we actually consider a genius? To us, Tim is definitely, it's like being in the mind of a genius.
She's gonna kill me for saying this, but it's incredible because you'd be like, wow, how can he be such a genius musically, but don't know 2 + 2?
What a reverse button. It's reverse. What a reverse?
Tim needs to know the gears.
Yo, what a reverse at? It's different on this car.
On the left-hand side of the dashboard.
Our cameras caught up with Tim in Miami, where he and Justin have brought the year's hottest tour to Timbaland's hometown.
When he gets on stage, He changes.
His music brings out his social skills. Trust me, you'll know when you have a hit because he's gonna let everybody know.
105.5 The Beat. I'm in the bus right now with Timbaland, y'all.
I'm blessed. God's blessed me. I mean, I got a lot of hit records. I'm creating everything. I'm making sure I'm taking over the whole music market.
I got big balls. I got big kahunas. I make records for people with big balls and big backs and big titties.
I'm so under pressure right now. I got to make this album April 3rd release, so I'm like down to the wire.
After the show, the camp goes from stage to studio. Tim is working overtime on his first solo album, and the camp must decide who will break the news that the album is overdue.
Demo has to turn the record in tomorrow night. I mean, how many records we got? Is it 18 and 19? See, that's the problem. There's so many records on the album. I don't know how we're gonna pull it off.
Tim's album was due last week, so it was due 7 days ago. He's a perfectionist. He'll never think that it's perfect. So at some point, somebody gotta say, all right, enough is enough, and just turn the shit in behind his back.
We all agreed that Marcus would actually have to be the one to tell him.
I tried to get Rick and Monique to say something, but they wouldn't go say nothing. I mean, you should be in there, Rick, with us. You want me, them, we gotta go there and talk. I tried to pull him out with Justin. It was a build-up thing. I had to psych myself out, like Tim, because I knew he was in creative mode. I knew he would get pissed off. I just didn't know what the reaction would be.
Hello, dummy.
This is record making, baby.
We put Marcus up to it. We told Marcus to go let him know he had to turn it in, and I think he threw Marcus out the studio.
Turn the music up in the headphones. Tim, you can go.
How about? Really, he's Ricky Bobby. I'm Kyle.
Pit stop. Little known fact, Timbaland is a big fan of the movie Talladega Nights.
I take second. Silver, ain't that wrong with Silver?
I ain't kidding. The man really loves Talladega Nights.
Ricky Bobby wins.
Yeah, I wouldn't be Ricky Bobby. If I couldn't do the best beats, you know, I can have a good team. I mean, all my team this year, Ricky Bobby's, the Ricky Bobby crew. First and last, baby! If you ain't first, you're last. So, I'm number one, baby. Ricky Bobby.
If Timbaland doesn't finish his album and doesn't turn this in on time, then we're gonna have everybody from the top of the label, from Universal Distribution, pissed off at us. And they'll walk away from the whole project.
I'm here. I ain't been home. I ain't take a shower. So I'm not sending my records out because I'm not going to approve it. We're going to be just like the record that we did with Justin. Justin record. Hear him tell him to go back to mastering 10 times. Justin not approved it 10 times. He had to move his date back. Who that? Yo.
Tim, we need this album. Do you honestly want to push the date?
Yep, find me the next date, buddy. Because I ain't going to be finished really until Monday. I got to feel good about it. I just can't put no record out and feel good about it.
Tim's album was actually due, Shock Value was due last week.
I feel like I'm rushing and I can't feel rushed at all.
It's supposed to be turning this weekend so it can get mastered on Monday. So here we go again.
The thing is, nothing you turn in after Monday will make it on this album.
All right, whatever don't make it Monday, just don't make it, but I got to have Monday. That means you can't go home. That means nobody goes to sleep. Like, if you go sleep on the couch. I got to get it done.
Cool. Tim worked through the night and into the next day, but one problem still remained.
Tim has 24 songs, and we have to cut it down to like 15 or 16, and he doesn't want to.
To me, it's about creative minds. He's always thinking. So every day actually is scary for us because every day we know he's going to come up with something new. So if we don't cut it, every day he would be creating songs. If he had it his way, he'd have 100 songs on this album. It would never stop. It'd go to infinity. And so we have to cut him off. You have to pick the top songs and we have to be done.
I ain't going back in the room. I really ain't dealing with him right now. I ain't dealing with him on this tonight. Seriously, it is.
It's over with tonight.
There's something else we'll have to discuss maybe tomorrow. Try and bring it back up or something.
We don't have the time, unfortunately, to let him sit and think about it and marinate, because he would probably eventually get it.
When Timbaland misses his deadline, it causes the family to just basically
be in chaos. It comes to a point where you gotta be like, you know what, Tim? It's perfect. Put it out.
So we did. And it didn't go very well.
I gotta do what I do. Creatively, I'm gonna do what Tim wanna do. I don't care about what Interscope say or what financially what it do. I just do music. All the other stuff can come back later.
If we go over the budget, all of that stuff gets docked off of your back end.
I'm done with 15 to 20 albums. What y'all saying to me is not new.
You're covered. The problem is a lot of the artists, when they realize that there are that many other people on there and they may not actually make the money out of it that they thought they were gonna make, like, we might run into problems.
So what are y'all saying? It's y'all deal to negotiate their price down. That's what y'all do. That's what most music's for. You can't talk them down, you can't talk them down. But you should be able to talk them down.
That's not my biggest issue. The biggest issue is basically it's gonna turn into a free album.
I don't care about making no money. I care about just moving on, having no more records and going to the next thing, to the next thing, to the next thing.
Nobody on this team.
Yeah, we're not doing, that's not, that.
Well, then you can't talk to me while I'm in mix mode.
You don't tell Ricky Bobby to cut. You don't tell him to stop driving cars fast, do you? You just accept what he can do.
Apologize.
Come on, Tim. Come on, man.
I got a mix. God dang.
That went real well.
Went great.
Yeah.
When I tell him about the album, it's just like, you know what, Tim? It is what it is. You know, you take it the way you want to take it. And he didn't want to hear it. He wanted to go back in creative mode. So, you know, yeah, I can only say what I say, you know. But I made him think about it, and that's all that matters. And he went back to the studio, and he cut the songs down.
I'll send around and do the same shit next week. Come on.
And we didn't get the 15, I think we got 17 though, so it worked out.
With the album finally finished, Tim and the Camp headed to New York City to promote the album's release.
Something big is going to happen.
Standby playback. Producer, entertainer, hit maker.
That's how we roll.
And now, AT40 guest host, Timbaland.
All right, Q Tim.
What's up?
It's Timbaland, ladies and gentlemen, on America Top 40 as we give you the 10 biggest songs in America. One of the most common questions I hear about, and I'm looking at some of the emails too when we bring up your name, and that is, will you be the man behind Britney Spears' comeback album?
I mean, I could. I'm not gonna say I can't. I just got on my nerves because people were just asking me, like, what do you think about cutting the hair? I'm like, haven't you seen people cut their hair before? Like, what's the big deal? Rehab. You know how many people in the world go to rehab? What is the major problem?
Yo, man, you see this shit right here, man? Yo, man, this dude is crazy. I mean...
Oh, wow, I didn't even see this. I wanted to take, if he can help out, he can help out. I ain't mad at it.
I mean, I thought it was dope. Me personally, I like Britney Spears. Think the bitch is crazy. But no, I'm just playing.
To be honest with you, she's dope, babe. She just, you know, needs some time to get her mind right. She definitely needs to grow her hair back first, though.
Yeah, definitely grow hair.
Tim was basically saying, if she want to work with me, I'm here to work with her. Just cut the check.
That's mine.
Hey, Rick, you hating on my idea.
That's mine. None for you.
We are up to the #1 song in America. Have any insight to this song?
And it's my friend, Justin Timberlake. And I'm Ricky Bobby, better known as Timbaland.
This is the biggest song in the USA. Justin Timberlake, Timbaland at #1. What goes around on a...
Why does he keep bringing this Ricky Bobby stuff up? Like,
shake and bake.
Like you say, you watch it every night, every movie, every night.
There's 2,000 a night movies on the box.
You want to know the funny thing about him being infatuated with Ricky Bobby? I keep falling asleep on the movie, so I don't see what's so crazy good about the movie.
Well, when he thought he was Thomas Crown, you remember he even started dressing like it.
Oh yeah, that was funny. Yeah, that was funny. So I guess he's gonna start dressing like a race car driver now.
He dressed like a race car driver. I'm out.
Yo, I think he should do that. That'd be kind of ill.
I shouldn't put this out there, but that's what I actually check him in the hotels under, whatever he's infatuated with. So now, for any of the ladies that's looking for him, he's checked in as Ricky Bobby.
Tonight, it's a really huge night because a lot of times when you have like album releases, the artist doesn't even come. So tonight, it's a really big deal because Tim is actually gonna host it.
Whoever says they with us, let them in. I don't care who it is. Let them in. Everybody's outside. G, Freestyle, everybody.
Once we got in the car, we found out that Tim's little brother, who spoiled rotten, He was stuck outside. They wouldn't let him in.
I wouldn't care if it was anybody could be left outside but G.
It's his family, so you gotta make sure that he is good at all times. And not to mention, he will tell his mother.
Yo, go to the front door and ask for Tiffany Johnson from Interscope.
So whose fault is this going to be?
Interscope, I guess. I mean, it's plain and simple. Call Tiffany Johnson, B. I need to speak to her, because I got a lot of people coming up there that ain't on no fucking list.
You know, they were stuck outside, and it was just a thing of trying to get someone on the phone.
Yo, hand the phone to somebody at the front door. One of them dummies up there. Just put one of them on the phone. They want nobody to get a phone? Oh, okay.
God, this is gonna be a headache because he's gonna page Tim. Tim's gonna be like, I'm not going.
Yeah.
This is about to be a headache. Oh, you know what?
Can't wait. Rick, I'm gonna get with you back, man.
By the time we got there, somebody had came and got them and let them in. But I was so hot, I was like, don't even go in, just wait. Wait until I get there, because I'll get their minds right.
Jordan, deal with these dudes. They're very disrespectful, baby.
Nobody's been disrespectful,
They've been disrespectful to all my people that's been out here waiting.
The people that was with us, they called them boys. Like, they're grown men. You don't call them like boys.
I wouldn't let no white boy call me no boy. Are you fucking crazy? You must be out your mind.
To me, it's almost a racial slur. You know, like calling people boys. So, you know, we took that to offense. Next time, man, get somebody get on the phone. Like, seriously, dog. Like,
talk to somebody from the label, man. Don't talk to me.
I mean, that's what I was trying to get somebody from the label. I heard nobody couldn't get to the label.
That ain't my fault. I run the venue. I work the label.
I know, but I'm just saying we paying for it, right?
This is the list the label gave me.
I understand that. I understand that, but I understand that, but it's like.
I have to get on the phone, man. I work, you know. I'm Jordan. I work for Interscope.
What's up, man?
Hey, I just got here, so everything's gonna run along.
All right, man.
I'm gonna go calm them down real quick and see.
They wouldn't let Tim's brother in the club, and you know, I wasn't happy about that because his family.
Once the entourage all made it in, it left only one man's anticipated arrival.
He rolled out of bed, came right there. Matter of fact, we called him at like 8:30, like, Timon, you gotta get up, you gotta get up.
I just want to state for the record that Timbaland just walked to his own album listening party in some house shoes. That's all I'm saying.
Ricky Bobby has entered the building. Y'all ready to hear this shit? Here we go from the top to the bottom. Hey!
Personally, I feel like Tim's the best producer, you know, period. First of all, it's just the way he hears things. He doesn't hear it the way that probably most of America hears things.
Being president of the label, and Timbaland's uncle, is definitely different, but it works out because we all, you know, we're like, bro, yeah. Let's do that at me, Rick.
Future Molly Music Group. This album doesn't sell. Going to look for a new job. You guys hiring?
We ain't here to hurt nobody. So give it to me, give it to me, give it to me.
Two-step. You ain't first, you last. So, I'm number one, baby. Ricky Bobby.